Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Shy, but you can call me Shadowcat as the channel name suggests. And today we're starting Parks and Recreation. Okay guys, we are starting Parks and Recreation today. I put up a poll a week or so ago at the time of me recording this, and Parks and Recreation has just pulled ahead of Arrested Development. So that is what we are going to delve into next. For transparency's sake, I am not coming into this show with absolutely zero knowledge of it. My husband was quite into the show and has watched it through, I think, a few times since we've been living together. So I have seen moments here and there, and I do think that I am a little bit familiar with the characters, but I've never actually sat down to watch the show myself. After my husband successfully got me to watch The Office probably, 5-6 years ago at this point, maybe even more, maybe 6-7 years ago, he tried to get me to watch Parks and Recreation, but at the time I think we might have watched the first episode. Honestly, I don't remember. But I do remember that my takeaway was that it was just a little bit too similar to The Office for me at the time, because I was fresh off of The Office, and I just had a really hard time comparing the two shows, and so I just never got into it. So yeah, even though I might have seen the first episode, this will be my first time actually sitting down and watching this show, and I'm looking forward to it because a lot of you guys really like it. A lot of you guys were saying that it is just like a nice, feel-good, warm blanket of a show. So I'm looking forward to just hanging out and feeling good. Before we do, as usual, if you would like to watch ahead, I believe we should be 10 episodes ahead on Patreon for the watch along, and we should be 4 episodes ahead for the edited versions. So if any of that sounds good to you, you can watch ahead at patreon.com/shadowcatreacts. Without further ado, let's get into the first episode.
Would you say that you are enjoying yourself and having fun, having a moderate amount of fun and somewhat enjoying yourself, or having no fun and no enjoyment? I'm gonna put a lot of fun.
Miss, there's a drunk stuck in the slide.
Sir, this is a children's slide. You're not allowed to sleep in here. You know, when I first tell people... And it feels good to be needed. Could you put your arms to your side? And that might help you slide down a little easier? Do you want to come this way? Okay.
Maybe you should just pour some oil down and he'll
Here we go.
slither his way
Okay, wake
out.
up. Here we go, out of the slide. It's a great time to be a woman in politics. We did it! You know, I like to tell people, get on board and buckle up, because my ride's gonna be a big
Oh my god.
Leslie Knope stopping for no one.
All right. Yeah, I've heard this theme song a lot, again, because my husband has watched this a few times around me. Guest starring Chris Pratt. I thought that he was a regular.
Community Outreach Public Forum.
And that is tonight.
Leslie will be running it, and we need one more. Tom.
Ugh, fine.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's locked.
I've never seen anyone so excited about their job before, especially a government job. She truly seems like one of a kind.
Thank you so much for coming. What an amazing turnout. And tonight we're going to be taking some of your questions as... Hello?
Damn. The disrespect.
Does anybody have any questions about permits?
But
I've got my little 3-year-old, I'm going through the park, and someone's like, hey, my and the guy's, you my you head.
these people are...
Wouldn't love that. Would not love that.
What I hear when I'm being yelled at is people caring loudly at me.
I'm Ann Perkins. I'm a nurse, and I don't really care for politics.
Right. Oh. Damn.
About the abandoned lot on Sullivan Street. It almost killed my boyfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, a developer dug out a basement for some condos, and then they went bankrupt. So there's just this giant pit, and it's been there for almost a year. And my boyfriend, who is a musician, actually, I support him, but anyway, he fell in and broke both his legs.
And let me speak with you for a minute. So your boyfriend fell down into this pit.
That sucks.
This guy, is it pretty serious? You guys living together?
Yes.
Sir.
You have to take care of him. You probably feel like you need to move on.
What?
Just become...
Are you actually hitting on me right now?
Seems like it.
I'm not hitting on you. I'm actually married. I'm, very comfortable around women, attractive women. I've spent a lot of time with them, and I just... Maybe we can just exchange numbers. If we go...
Oh my God.
I'd love to do it.
The bottom?
Let me talk to your wife.
And it's ugly, and it's dangerous, and it's government-owned, and you need to do something about it.
I'll do something about it.
Really?
Yes, I will help you. It's more than a promise. It's a pinky promise.
You guys haven't pinky promised, though. It's an act. You can't just say you pinky promise.
And we will fill in that pit. We're gonna put a park on the land.
Okay.
Well, I've worked at the Parks Department for 6 years, and I've handled a lot of things that I'm proud of.
Oh my God, she shakes hands on the way out. Dang, she's serious.
The chance to build a whole new park from scratch. This could be my Hoover Dam.
Isn't there like a bunch of red tape that you need to go through? You can't just decide you're going to use the land to build a park. Or am I wrong in that?
Tom and I work really well together. We're both outsiders. I'm a woman, he's I think he's a Libyan.
I'm from Bennettsville, South Carolina. I'm what you might call a redneck.
You know what I need to do? Form a committee, right? Committees are the lifeblood of our democratic system. It's really good. Write that down.
Yep.
When I think of an eloquent saying or a phrase, I have Tom write it down. He's collected them from my memoirs.
Here's Leslie's quote from when...
Damn. Imagine you were ready to write your memoir and you asked for the notes and that's what you get.
Committees cover our democracy with blood.
Sounded better when I said it. Still good, though. What about bringing Mark on board? Well, if you want something done in this town, you call Mark Brandanowitz, because he's a city planner, but he's more than that. He's kind of like a fixer. Let's get down to brass tacks. I know you don't have a lot of time, and I want to thank you for meeting me today.
I just work right there.
Well, thank you for clearing your schedule.
Oh, I didn't clear anything.
You know this lot that I'm talking. What would you say if I told you that I was thinking about turning it into a park?
Well, when I think about the logistics, I would say, is it likely? No, it's not likely, Is it possible? No, it's not possible.
Dang.
Why? I don't know. There's like a million reasons why.
Kinda.
Bureaucrats, miles of red tape.
Really? It sounds like you're telling me to go for it.
There's no...
Could you do me a favor? For old time's sake.
For old time's sake?
Mark and I, it's complicated. And you share similar interests, and you have a similar worldview, and you're passionate about the same things.
I don't know if that's what I got from the interaction between the two of you guys.
We slept together.
Leslie?
Okay.
No. Oh my God. You know what? Yeah, we did like 5 years ago.
Oh my God, that would hurt my feelings so badly. Oh man. Damn. That's rough.
I mean, I don't think anybody in government actually cares about...
Honey, do you mind doing that somewhere else? I'm trying to watch TV.
I'm talking about the pit you fell in.
Doorbell.
Yeah, I heard it.
You remember Tom from last night?
Hey, Ann, how are you?
Well, she's going to be documenting our fact-finding mission.
It's just fun for you?
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I'm just...
This must be our hero. The man heard round the
Oh my
world.
god, does he have a Guitar Hero guitar? Living the life. What were your guys' songs on Guitar Hero that you could, like, do very well? I think mine was My Name is Jonas. Yeah, that was my song.
Andy jumped over this fence. He was crossing through to get home, and then he fell right there.
Oh my God.
How did he do that?
Imagine a shiny new playground with jungle gym and swings, pool, tennis courts, volleyball courts, racquetball courts, basketball court, regulation football.
Okay, probably a little bit over budget.
Not that big of a pit.
I'm going in.
Why?
Don't worry, I have a hard hat on.
I can see that, but...
Yeah. No. Oh, oh, oh,
Oh my god.
Leslie!
At least she didn't break her 2 legs. Silver lining.
Photos for the website.
Can you just be still?
Don't move around as much.
Good thing I was wearing that hard hat.
But it fell off.
After my head hit that rod.
Damn.
I can't believe
Do you have one of those neck foam collar brace things?
Honestly, you're fine.
Oh, honestly, my clavicle's broken.
Oh, hey, baby, if you're going to the kitchen, could you make me pancakes real quick?
Sure. Real quick.
Ooh, are pancakes being made?
Not that pancakes are extremely intricate or anything, but that doesn't take no time.
She's a little doofy, but she's sweet.
Ron, please.
I want that on my tombstone. Doofy, but sweet.
Let me have lot 48. Have you been in the pit?
No, I haven't gotten down there yet.
Well, I have.
When you fell in.
When I visited the bottom of the pit on a fact-finding mission. And when you're down there...
That's one way to put it.
Let me tell you something, Ron. What it means is...
I've been quite open about this around the office. I don't want this parks department to build any parks because I don't believe in government. I think that all government is a waste of taxpayer money.
So what's your job? You don't work in government?
And run entirely for profit by corporations. Like Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh no.
Well, I would rather work for Chuck E. Cheese. Well, I will definitely think about it.
Chuck E. Cheese? I only know of one Chuck E. Cheese that still remains.
She's like a little dog with a chew toy.
All right, you guys, all right, I'll ask him. Everybody wants to know what your decision is. Oh, man. My clavicle's still really hurting me.
You gotta come check this out. Leslie took us out of that pit in lot 48, and she fell inside. And we have some awesome photos.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Oh, this is a classic.
That's the best one.
The upskirt photo.
God.
Awesome.
No, give it back.
Leslie is unique.
Okay.
Government work can beat you down. I've got a few rules about how to survive and prosper in a government job, and I think I'm about to break one of those rules. I want you to give lot 48 to Leslie so she can try to build a park.
Okay.
You owe me one, remember?
You want to cash in for this?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, this is our crown jewel. It depicts the very
What's she
famous battle
doing?
at Coniga Creek.
Oh my god.
Often we have to cover up the more gruesome parts with a poster.
That is horrifying.
The entire thing is horrifying. Oh my god.
We did it. Ron's approved our committee.
Oh my god, that's great! That's so exciting! Should I call a press conference now?
Yeah, call one, definitely. Every now and then we have these little gatherings, and Leslie gets plastered.
You know what? America is awesome. It's so full of hope. And small towns, and big cities, and real people, and delicious beverages and hot guys.
I am gonna make a vow that I will do whatever it takes to get this pit filled in. Even if it takes 2 months.
Woo!
So it's going to take longer than 2 months. That is very optimistic.
I've created this office as a symbol of how I feel about government. People who come in here to ask me for things have to stare right down the barrel. This is my basketball court. I don't want to see any double dribble. I don't want to see any 3-second violations. Violate!
All right, guys, so we just finished the first episode of Parks and Recreation, and honestly, if I have seen that episode, didn't remember it. Again, I feel a little familiar with the characters, although, do I know their names? So I know Leslie Knope. I know April. I did not catch Aziz Ansari's character's name. Ron Swanson, I'm familiar with. Gosh, what is... I was about to call her Karen Filippelli. God, what is her name on this show? Anne? I think it's Anne. So yeah, I am familiar with some of the characters. I know some of the character names, but like, that is basically it. I thought that this was a pretty good pilot. I think even though I've like rewatched The Office many times at this point, I think that having distance from being fresh off of watching The Office for the first time and feeling like that was like a unique experience for me has actually allowed myself to like view this show as its own entity. So that is really good. That is really, really good. Because I feel like if I was just constantly comparing this show to another show, like it would just do it a disservice. So yeah, let's get into the next one, guys.
Well, one of the funner things that we do here in Pawnee is the annual Easter egg hunt. Tom hides the eggs, and I have to say he did an exceptional job this year.
Did he not do it?
Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that.
He's succeeding.
Oh my God.
I don't think
so
a single egg has been found yet. Let's keep looking. We're gonna find one.
Tom. Damn, that's rough.
I'm going to see my mom. She's a big mucky muck in the county school system.
Mucky muck? Define mucky muck.
She's as powerful as Stalin, and she's as beautiful as Margaret Thatcher.
Interesting.
What do you want, Leslie? Just here to gossip, gab, chat, stuff we do.
Damn, that's how your mom greets you? What do you want?
Oh, that's weird. I just remembered something. I have my own subcommittee now. Yeah. I'm sure you've heard something about it. People are talking about it. Oh, well. Meeting tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Smithfield Community Center. You want to come?
Oh, honey, geez, you know how busy I am.
I know.
I'll try to be there.
Okay, so everybody's here. Let's get
That's
started.
very non-committal.
Subcommittee members, are we...
They don't have their own meeting room?
Leslie, I just have to say, I think you might be taking this to the public a little bit too soon. It literally doesn't matter what you propose to the public. They might call for a vote, and if they vote you down, then you're done.
I have a secret weapon. Canvassing. Nothing better than good old-fashioned door-to-door campaigning. When I was in 6th grade, I was voted best dressed by 87 votes. And there were only 63 people in my class.
Whoa, I mean, impressive. Can't deny it.
How many more Pawnee citizens are gonna have to fall into that pit before we turn it into a park? 0. Say it.
0.
100. I've got some sunscreen. Tom, you probably won't need any. This is gonna be the script that we use when we speak with people. Go. This is gonna be fun. Are you excited?
Excited, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes,
Are
definitely.
you pumped up?
Yes.
Okay, look humble, but confident. How would you feel if we turned that pit into a beautiful community park?
Oh, yeah. That would be a great idea.
Oh, good. I actually live in the neighborhood, so I could probably tell you a little bit about...
Going off script.
We are having a public forum tomorrow night, and it would be great if you could come voice your strong support.
Tomorrow. I can't.
It doesn't sound like her support was strong.
Yeah, a park, huh? Sounds like a really good idea. Now, is this park going to have a playground or You know, maybe a pool for the kids.
Oh, how old are your kids?
No kids.
No.
I'm gonna put him down as a yes.
Don't do that.
Also, it's not going to be at least 1,000 feet from my house. Because,
Stop it.
Yeah, I really
Stop.
can't move again.
Stop.
No flyer?
Nope.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, God.
I think I might work better as a solo artist, so I'm gonna head out. Peace.
He runs weird.
You really?
It's a good idea, but I'm just not sure.
Okay,
Not
which
sure
part
about.
are you not sure about?
Turning the pit into a park.
That's
That's-
all of it.
Kind of the whole thing.
No means yes.
Can we stop, please? Because it's really hot and I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm hot too. Let's blow in each other's faces.
No, don't do that.
We could drink some water.
Yeah, let's do that. My house is really close by. Let's just...
This is a little something I learned from Karl Rove. If you want to guarantee the results of a survey, you design the question to give you the answer that you want.
Wouldn't you rather have a park than a storage facility for nuclear waste? That seems iffy.
Yeah, don't worry. Wouldn't you agree, like most decent Americans, that it...
Oh, actually, no. I'm not really a fan of parks. Very noisy, barbecue smell all the time.
Interesting.
that 9 out of 10 meth users said the same exact thing?
What? Look, I know it sounds weird, but I just don't like living near parks.
You don't care about your kids if you don't support this park.
Excuse me?
Leslie, we're taking it a bit far.
Kids love parks, and you should too.
So if I don't support your little project, then I don't love my daughter?
I didn't.
What time is
Yeah,
this
you
thing
kinda
anyway?
did.
That's next month. Forget
Oh,
it.
it's tomorrow night. I'll be there.
Great.
Come on.
We got
Okay, well, let's not use that method again.
Kevin, your sandboxes are the best. That's why I want you involved.
I just want the best monkey bars I can get in my park. I don't mind hooking you up.
Thank you for your time, sir. Oh, he said some upsetting things.
I should show them Andy's medical bills. Maybe they'd have a little sympathy.
Oh my God. Ann. We need Andy. He's our symbol. We'll wheel
I
him
don't
around the
know.
neighborhood to get sympathy.
I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a public forum tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Right.
You fast-tracked that, right?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Nope. All of a sudden, there's all this federal money coming in, and Paul, the city manager, is telling us to build parks, start new community programs. It's horrifying.
Tell me why my car is in the front yard. Bass, come on, and last night.
The booing in the game.
It can be
Don't.
tricky dealing.
It is my dream to build a park that I one day visit with my White House staff on my birthday.
What a dream.
Now we understand why you are the first female president of the United States.
There's still time. Hasn't happened yet, so don't let that dream die.
I think we're gonna have to postpone the town meeting.
Postpone.
Only for 1 to 90 days.
You're doing this meeting. You have my full support. I was talking to... Together, we have decided to fast-track your project.
City manager? Wow, really?
Just do a good job tomorrow, okay? We have to push this thing through.
Of course.
No pressure.
Are you sweating through your suit?
I doubt it. It's a very breathable fabric. Oh, yeah, I am.
Some people may say that bringing in these contractors this early is jumping the gun a little bit. Well, guess what? Here's the gun, here's me. Boom. Victor Miles.
Hi.
He's a gentleman I met canvassing. He also happens to be the top sod guy in Indiana.
I really want you to nail this. Yeah?
Don from Don Cement. Tom Havertz.
No pressure.
Don Cement is the best you can get. Don's.
6 out of 10.
April, I need you in the audience. If the questions start getting negative, I'm gonna call on you and I need you to sell the crap out of the park. Can you do that?
Why?
Please, April, this is serious. Can you do that?
Probably.
My mom's here.
Oh, damn.
My mom's here. No. That's illegal. Thank you so much.
Sometimes you gotta do illegal things.
Turn lot 48 on Sullivan Street into a community park. Yeah!
This is gonna be a train wreck.
Aw, why is she like that?
There's nothing wrong with being a wife and mother.
Now, there are many
Damn.
who are passionately in support of this idea. None of them were able to make it tonight, unfortunately. They totally exist. I did not make them up. Oh, I see a question, okay?
Oh, no.
No questions right now.
My name is Kate Spivak.
I remember you.
And I live in... I am 100% against this park. I cannot believe the department is moving forward with the project without a single environmental impact study. And if you guys agree with me, let's take a stand.
People feel that strongly about a fucking park enough to clap.
We are a little ahead of schedule because we're holding Mark Brendanowitz, our city planner assigned to this project. So what would he say?
Should I give them some background info on the site?
Absolutely, okay. Mark Brendanowitz knows the answer to every question. He's amazing, and congratulations for hearing him speak.
I have more of a comment than a question.
Go for it.
It's for the guy in the casts.
Here we go.
That is Andy Dwyer. He is a local resident, and he tragically fell in the pit.
Yeah, I don't care about any of that. He's the guy that plays music all night in his garage. It's driving me nuts.
Lawrence lives with his grandma. He takes care of her, I guess, but whatever, he's a douchebag.
It's loud, it's abusive, and it's waking up my birds.
Abusive.
I have nice, pretty, expensive birds, and you play that?
I'm in a band. It's called Just the Tip. And actually...
Of course it is. Of course it is.
It is not going well at all. It's going very poorly. Okay?
I mean, at least they aren't apathetic, right?
You're right about that. They're deeply negative. And whatever you do, avoid a vote.
Before we continue, I'd love to just give you a little history of Pawnee. The city of Pawnee was incorporated in 1817 when a young man by the name of Reverend Luther Howell came from Terre Haute on an ox. He planted his flag in the ground and was met soon after by an angry tribe of Wamapoke Indians when, seeing the whiteness of his skin, twisted him to death.
Oh.
Flash forward to 19... Pawnee is lousy with hippies.
My God, she's filibustering her own meeting.
They can't touch you if you talk forever. I can't speak of the future.
The logic is logicking.
And now I'd like to take a magical journey through a little something I like to call the Phantom Toll Booth.
Excuse me, can't you read that children's book on your own time?
I have the floor. There once was a boy named Milo who didn't know what to do with himself. Not just sometimes.
Okay. This is pretty bad.
And I would love to listen to someone else, someone I don't know. That girl over there with the long brown hair and the yellow top. Could you tell us how you feel about this park?
I think a new park is a great idea. And I fully support it.
Hey! I recognize her.
Okay, they have planted people in this audience. Unbelievable. We should just take a vote, right?
Okay, we will take a vote. Before we do that, I want everyone up, lined up behind that microphone, and I want to hear from all of you, one by one.
That was brutal.
Damn.
That's what I want to know. That's what's important to me, because I need my sleep.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. That concludes our meeting.
What about the vote?
We're out of time. It's 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for coming. It was tough.
Why is her mom all smug about it? Why does she love seeing her daughter failing?
I loved every minute of it.
Hey, park lady.
Yeah?
You suck.
Hear that? Called me Park Lady.
All right, so we just finished the first 2 episodes of Parks and Recreation, and so far I'm having fun with it. I assume that I don't actually know how many episodes there are in this show or how many seasons, but I assume that the first season will probably be dealing with this park situation and trying to get it built. So that is what I assume going to be the primary conflict that sort of carries the season forward. Yeah, I think it's going to take probably a few episodes for me to get an actual good grasp on the characters, but I do think that these first 2 episodes did do a pretty good job at introducing their personalities and their dynamics with one another. And for as much as I feel like I gave this show when I tried to watch it the first time for being really similar to The Office, a lot of the character, like, I'm not seeing a character so far that is reminding me of a character in The Office, you know? I think that my primary qualm at the time was that it was obviously shot very similarly in its sort of mockumentary style, and it was teetering a little bit too close for me. But again, now that I've had a little bit of distance from that and I can actually like judge this show off of its own merits, like I'm seeing that there are obviously a lot of differences when it comes to the characters, especially like when you compare Leslie Knope to Michael Scott. Like those are totally different people. Like they're both a bit goofy, I guess, but like Michael is like an idiot. And I think that Leslie just comes across as ridiculously optimistic and well-meaning, and I don't get that from Michael Scott a lot of the times. I mean, he has moments. So yeah, I'm curious to see what a show with her at the helm is going to look like. But yeah, I think I'm going to cut this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching these first 2 episodes with me today, and we will pick it up next week with another 2 episodes. I hope you take care until then. Bye.